guess like the first couple of days of class, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know any of these people. You just kind of keep quiet, keep to yourself. You're typing on your laptop. But then we got to that short study tour and everyone just clicked.
We all went into it really nervous and not knowing each other, but by the end, I felt so comfortable with everyone.
It got us out to Western Denmark, to Jutland, a place where I don't think any of us would have gone ordinarily. It was so great to learn more about Denmark, as the entire country of Denmark, and to see some very interesting historical and cultural things that we've never been exposed to otherwise.
I really did enjoy the class. It was great that we were taught by lawyers instead of people who were just coming from a teaching field, so they taught more like lawyers, and it really got us more into the actual laws instead of just the concepts. So it was nice to have classes about the concepts, but then our papers and assignments were more about direct laws. We were reading treaties, we were reading actual UN documents and statutes.
The idea is to get the students sort of introduced to countries in conflict or has recently been in conflict, show them the complexity of a situation that often leads to conflict, and also how very complex it is to get a country out of that state of conflict and get it back to sort of being a democratic and industrialized country.
Something that really got me was when I wrote my first paper, some of the feedback that I got. I was kind of like, this is strange. Like, this is not the feedback I'm used to from professors. But I think it was a good experience to kind of get feedback from someone that's in the field that I might be wanting to get into, because if they're looking at my writing saying, this is what you need to do to help me better understand what you're saying, that's who I might be working with in the future.
Long study tour was, I thought, was life-changing.
Whether the trip is to Bosnia or to Kosovo, the trip is going to get you to a place or a region that you would not normally go to. And you're not just going to experience it as a tourist, you're going to be meeting with all these high-ranking officials that have these great perspectives that are going to add so much depth to what you learn in the classroom.
You don't get that from reading a textbook. You go there and you see the people and you meet, it's this whole new experience, and nothing can compare to that until you actually get into that. It blows you away.
I think definitely anyone that wants or is even thinking about going to law school to really look into this class.
And you don't necessarily have to be really interested in law, but as long as you're interested in these sort of events and issues and looking at them through an international law perspective, then you're going to get a lot out of this course.
So it's made me more aware definitely of things going on in the world today, and it's definitely given me a new perspective as to how to look at these current events and news. Whereas before I might have just looked at a news story more black and white, now I have a couple more angles that I can approach it with.
Whether you come out of the class loving international law or hating it, it gives you a really good basis. And it also puts a lot of the world's current conflicts and problems in perspective, and it helps you understand them a lot more.
The best friends that I've made on this trip are from this class, and I love it.